Okay, so we've got a lot better now. So it looks like we're going to be fine now, so we're just going to check the volume, everyone. Yeah. So still streaming, which is good. So I want to hear what people think on the volume, if it's too loud. I believe it is a little bit too loud, so I'll turn it down. Just people let me know how things go, and if we need to turn it up or down would be great. So I've got someone testing it. We want to watch Lauren and Claire's match, and I want to commentate on it. We're just going to make sure the volume works first. So that'll be a Kenny Nickel special, plugging it into the in rather than the out on the microphone. So we're going to update the scores for you. We're just going to find out what the score is. And just remember, this has been last couple of minutes, last 5 minutes or so, I've been trying to get the volume working on this. So for everyone's information, we've got probably Mick Scarry coming back to do commentating once we let him know that it's all working again, which is great. So just going to get the thumbs up from Glenn if the volume's coming through fine. And we'll get Lauren's game back on track. So I'll just get someone to go and check the score. We'll update it and we'll continue on. Just remember, everyone, it's a race to 8 now. Okay. Okay, everyone. Just gonna wait to see what the score is over there. Update it, and we'll get this all back going. Sorry about this volume situation. We are going to fix it. So no one's commented yet, so it must be good. Just for everyone's information, we're right next to the money match between Long Dang and Cam Lawless. And Long's got the best shot I've seen of the night. Anyway, we're going to go back and check what Lauren's game score is, so just bear with me. What's the score? Oh, it's just here, 1-1. Okay. So for everyone's information, the score is 1-1 between Lauren and Claire, and I'm going to update that now. As you can see, everyone, it is a little haphazard at the moment. Okay, so we now are 1-1. You're watching Claire at the table, playing against Lauren Jelly. So race to 8, first round, which is good. So Claire wants to block that pocket, as you can see, and unfortunately didn't block. So we're going to try and get Mick Scarry back down. I'm going to go and... Glenn, are you able to see if Mick Scarry and someone can come down for the commentating, please? So just getting Glenn to go and get Mick and someone else. Now I'd like to know what seed Lauren is in the women's on this. So I guess I'll be finding out shortly. So Claire's coming up. She'll want to block another pocket if she can, only because of the red behind the yellow in the top left-hand corner. It's not an easy one to pop out. Lauren won't be having any of that. I reckon she'll go, how do I either get my ball out inside that red or possibly pot it with the black where it is and the 2 yellows over the bottom corners. That's something I'd probably be looking at. But not everyone does what I do, and I'm not always right. So if there's a hole, she'll be playing for the hole. If not, she'll be forcing her to possibly pot that red ball. Maybe snookering her on the other 2 to make her play that red into the pocket. No, she's not. Okay. Oh, great shot. That is a very good shot. Don't know if the hole's big enough, though, for the red to go inside the yellow. Yeah. So she can see the full ball on that red. Don't know if she wanted to go that far. So we've got Lauren at the table with nice looking yellows there. Just should be looking at the one just below the red and how to get rid of that pretty quick. Either that or leaving it. Maybe go the top left off 2 rails or 1 rail and then the plant for the 2 yellows. So we've got, so we've got Tracy here now. Tracy Butterworth. She's going to take over and do a better... Oh, she's going to do it with me, even better. And we are going to have 2 commentators, which is good. Yeah, it should already be turned on, so you just go to clip it in, put it on your head, and you're done. So we'll just make sure we'll hear Tracy with the little green things when she's ready to go. It just sits over the top of the ear, on top of the head, above the ear.
Like so?
Yep, so we're on, and we'll just make sure that your voice is coming through, Tracy.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, can see that. So we've got 1 all.
We do. We've got 1 all. Lauren Jelly and Clare Shanaher.
Shanaher. Okay, so Clare, I asked Long Dang before to do a run around and get some info on Clare because I actually haven't heard her name before. So where's Clare from? Do we know?
She's got a New Zealand accent.
Okay, so we're going with Clare's from New Zealand.
Possibly.
Nice. 1 all. Now this match has been going for a while. So tactical frames.
Yeah, slow frames, I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
Bit more tactics than potting.
Looks like we're about to go 2-1.
Yeah. Lauren was just biding her time, I believe, in that frame. There was some good shots on both sides, though. Getting inside other balls to cover pockets was a good one. Happened a couple of times that frame. Good work, Lauren. So we are 2 frames to 1 to Lauren, and I'll just show Tracy in case she needs to know how to update the score. So up here for that one there, we're on the properties for it, and so with Lauren we just click the +1 and go straight to 2-1, and it updates automatically.
Nice.
That's showing us streaming up the top on the left to YouTube.
And where do we see how many viewers we've got?
So we should be able to see it here. We probably won't have many viewing at the moment, only because we've had big audio problems up until now. Actually, a couple of minutes just before you arrived.
Oh, nice.
So 7 people watching.
I was wandering around for a little while and checking out a few of the games over there. I think that Sarwin was 4-zip up on Mark Kerwood, and Michael Rd1 and Ben Foster were 2 all. Is what I saw over there on Cue TV before I wandered over this way. So that was a bit of an unlucky break there.
Couple of clusters there, Tracy.
Mm-hmm.
And some rail balls.
Some rail balls, yep. This could be another long frame.
Yeah.
So what have we got going over here on the side? We've got Long and Cam playing this money match over here.
Yeah, definitely. It's
Yeah.
the big money match that people wanted streamed, but
No go.
No go streaming it.
So do we know what the score is?
No, but it'd be good to know. They're not that far into it. We could ask
Long, what's the score? 1-1, and that's a race to
11, 8. What is a race to? 9. 1-1 race to 9, everyone. And Cam and Long, $100 each.
Big money match.
Yeah, big money match.
All right, and we've got Maddie Kerwood and Baden Jackson next to that table. And do we know what the go is with them over there?
No.
Lee will know. What's the race to Maddie and Baden? Do you know that money match? Race to 11. Do you know what the score is?
No, I don't.
Okay. Are we using pool stat tonight?
Yes.
We are.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
Only
Right.
for the comp, not for the money matches, just for the comp. Great.
Okay.
I might bring up pool stat then, and we'll have a look
Yeah,
at it.
we'll bring pool stat up and keep you updated on some of the frames over here.
Yeah, Shane, would you like? Yeah, do you want to do some commentating while I get ready for my money match against Rusty? So we've got Shane Fell joining Tracy Butterworth in the commentary, and I might actually minimise that now. We don't need it. So we'll continue watching and continue commentating. Okay, putting you on to Shane now. Thanks, guys.
Mute.
You have to turn it off. Just flick it off, and then when you're ready, flick it off. Yeah, if it's on, just still
Update the scores again.
yeah, it just goes over your head and above your ear. That's right. Yeah, that's it. It's above the ear, doesn't go on it. Yep, perfect. You can just drop that down if you want.
Are we on?
Yeah. So it either goes outside the ear or above it, I'm not sure. You just work out whatever's easiest.
We'll make do.
Okay. Update the score there, +1.
So +1.
Yeah, and that'll automatically go.
So also going to be +1 here or +1 here.
Yeah,
Or
depending
you
on
do.
who. Yeah, and if you go too far, you just click in it and use the keyboard to go back to whatever it was.
Oh, work it out. If I don't, I'll screen that.
And you'll see it straight on there.
Okay.
Just make sure this green one here is still going green. That means you're still YouTubing it, and you can check it by just on that as well.
Okay, so that's actually
No, yeah, I might actually turn the volume down on that. The last thing you want is to.
yourself. And did you get pool stat up or?
No, I might actually get it up. Let's sort of work out how to.
All right. Or
I'll
you
do it
just
on the
come back
side.
over- yeah.
If you guys need help, I'm here, by the way, so.
All right.
G'day everybody.
All right. So Kenny's getting pool stat up while Shane's joined me. So we've got Lauren Jelly on 2 and Clare on 1. Clare, we believe, is from New Zealand because she has a New Zealand accent.
Okay.
Don't know much about Clare. I did ask Long before I jumped on to do a bit of a run around and get some info on her, but we haven't come up with much so far. The game's been going for a little while, so I do believe that these 3 frames that we haven't been here to watch have been pretty tactical.
I actually met Claire earlier tonight, and yeah, she's from New Zealand. They play different rules over there, so they're not quite used to the tactics here, she was saying. So that might be a bit of a worry for her. Hopefully she goes well.
Yeah, what sort of rules are they playing over there?
Similar to black ball. So the tactical fouls and the 2-shot foul is quite different. So tactics can be very different.
Oh,
Lauren's obviously.
that worked
yeah,
out pretty good for her there. That was a pretty risky shot, but
very risky.
I like it. Worked out all right.
Yeah, it worked out all right.
So I was just saying to Kenny when I came over that the last I heard from the first round boys matches over there, I think Sarwin was 4-0 up on, who's he playing over there? Mark Kerwood.
Mark Kerwood.
Mark Kerwood and Michael Rd1 and Ben Foster were 2-all.
It's now 3-2 to Foster.
Okay.
I've just walked away from that match now.
And no difference in the other match?
Are we're only doing the one ladies match at a time, are we?
Looks
obviously?
like it, yeah.
Okay. All right. So Claire still with 2, I imagine. She's playing a deliberate foul.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Yeah, she's played that.
That is
with
a really
confidence
good
and
shot.
That's paid off. All right, so Lauren with 2 shots on yellow.
Right, so Kenny's just brought up some...
Both bottom corner pockets are covered with reds. She's going to struggle to pot out from here. Sorry, what was that?
We just brought up some live scores on Poolstat here for some of the matches tonight. We've got Jamo on 5-2 against Alex Sumner. Steve Halliday and Des Blair from New Zealand on 3-all. Sarwin Naker's now 6-zip up on Mark Kerwood. Josh Boyle 4-zip up on David Armstrong. And Nathan Neems 11-1, Kel Jones. Now I'm guessing 11's the win, so that's a pretty good score there from Nathan. I did hear tonight Nathan's playing very, very well, so he'll be one to watch. Yep, tip on. Thanks. Yeah, all good. Getting coasters. Kenny's getting us coasters. Now he could be getting us drinks, but he's getting us coasters.
So she's got some coverage on the black, so it's not easy for Lauren. She's just going to have to make sure she hits a cushion here and smothers the black.
Oh, I looked away for a minute there. Sorry, Shane.
She's going off.
Oh, I was going to say she got 2. Did she have 2 then?
I don't think she did.
Okay, she's just trying to smother.
Yeah.
Oh, she's still done that, but that's probably not going to do her any favours now.
It's not the end of the world, though. She's going to have to use the red below the black to extract it, obviously, but that means she's also going to have to land on the black from the ball that she extracts. So,
well,
I've seen these get messed up very easily.
She's still going to end up with 2 on the black, though.
I'd consider not even smacking into the black, or even just a little bit, so then I could run it up the top rail.
Yeah, then the whites could potentially be caught behind those yellows.
You don't want to be snooking yourself.
No.
It's not straightforward.
Be potting this red, and then nice and easy, just like that. And then, I probably would have tried to not come out so far. Knock into this black. Get it out anywhere away from those 4 yellows.
The white's going to sort of stay there, though.
Now she's better off doing what you first thought, just running into it and
just move
putting
it
up the top.
If you can just move it a couple of inches, create a
no,
straight
she's
path
not.
up
She's
to
going
the
to
top.
belt it.
Yeah, see,
oh,
too hard. Too hard.
not.
That's what you get. Yeah. With 2
could
shots,
be worse.
just wanted any sort of movement,
Yeah.
or none at all, and use your 2.
Could be worse. It could be on the rail.
She does still have 2 though.
That's
so
right. She's only got to hit it. Lauren's balls aren't great down the end here.
So tell me a bit about Lauren. I haven't met her. I don't know her.
Multiple state representative. She is representing Australia this year. She's vice captain.
Okay.
Very good player. Very, very steady player. I remember playing her my first stateside was in 2006 for Victoria, and I remember playing her in the finals, Queensland and Vic in the finals in Darwin at the Chan building.
I
How did
watched
she go
her.
there?
I watched her running the rack for the last frame before I came over. She can cue a ball nice.
Oh, she's a great curist.
Yeah.
She's very confident.
Yeah, from here you probably just want to nick
Lay
off
up.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's got 2 shots. So just nick off that bottom yellow here. I'd be going the other direction. I'd nick off the one that she's closest to and leave myself on the bottom rail for that hard ball. Get that out of the way first. Unless there's pots.
Oh, it
So
doesn't look like it, does it?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, see that's it. It's not a good shot. She's put it up the other end of the table. She has to land on it. She should have just played for position onto the bottom rail and opened up, left both yellows there for that bottom corner pocket. Keep everything nice and close and simple. Now her hardest ball to pot, she's also going to have to make position off it. So instead of being straightforward, it's going to be a bit of a
little
big
bit
shot.
trickier, yeah.
Probably just a stop shot here and leave yourself the angle, or you play down to the bottom rail. But then it's a bit of a blind cut and the wide's harder to control.
You could probably just kick into that a little bit too. Play this bottom ball and just kick into that that hard ball.
The problem with doing that is you'd have to be able to pot it as well.
Yeah, I don't like that shot.
No, I don't. I don't like it either. I think she should have just tapped in on the bottom left. Looks like it's a natural in off though. If she tries
It really does, but
if she tries to pot it down the rail.
she's giving her an opportunity to get back to the table. So
Yeah. Well, I'd probably come off the bottom rail here because your chances of getting another shot are slim. It's not bad.
Gonna do that. You might as well just kill it though.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Alright, so some stun shots and stop shots, she should be alright. Just gonna have to force this in a little bit now.
It should be
Ah,
tic-tac-toe for Lauren.
Yeah, it shouldn't
from
be too
here.
hard. What's she doing? She's going to screw. I'd be looking at just
Just a
middle
bit of a
ball.
stun.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
pumping it in.
Punch it out, yeah, with middle ball. She's digging into it. Probably trying for a bit much here.
Just below centre. She looks like she's... Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
She did give it a bit of a punch, but she just played that a bit...
It was a flat
maybe a little bit
shot.
too... Yeah.
Yeah, she,
a little bit
she
low.
didn't need to jack up on it. It's a good shot.
She didn't even give that much time to think about that, did she? She
No,
just knew
no,
what she was going to do. Chick pull.
Yeah.
That is what that is
I
called.
play it myself.
Do you?
Winning is winning.
That's right. No, don't worry about flair. Just, win
Yeah.
the frame.
That's right.
I'm just looking at these pull stack frames over here. Haven't changed at all. So
No,
I'm
haven't
wondering
been
if we
updated.
need to update that. How do we update that? Oh,
2 shots.
two
here for
shots and
Lauren.
a foul snooker.
Yeah, it looks like it could be a foul.
Oh yeah, that's a foul snooker all day. Now where do you what do you do there?
Oh, well, if that's a foul snooker, I'm leaving the white where it is, nominating the black, and opening both balls up with 1 shot. Unless the black is easier to pot to the middle than what it looks.
Oh,
Might not have been a foul snooker.
maybe
she hit
not.
That, she
If
hit
that
that
was
pretty fine.
that was not a great shot either way.
No.
Come on, Lauren. Just double that in. Do it again on the black. Maybe not. One good shot.
She could have come off that a fair bit finer and just hit it pocket weight and got coverage on the pocket and sent the white up to the top end of the table.
So now we've got 2-all. That was a pretty basic double there.
And there was no pressure on it where the yellow was either. So.
Nothing too special required.
That should automatically have done. Yeah.
So Lauren to break, and it's 2-all in a race to 8. Nice break from Lauren, but still a bit of a cluster there.
Yeah, this one's messy.
Yeah,
She's
that's
managed
right.
to pop 2 reds.
Yeah, reds are and easy to pot another one, but then what?
I think yellows are the better balls, but you've got to get on one. You need an opener. I'm not sure if you can get that one on the left. In these sort of games, I almost...
Retaining shots straight up.
In these sort of frames, I almost always prefer the colour that has more balls on the table. No matter
More
how they lie.
opportunities to break those messy ones out.
All that sort of stuff, yeah. More safeties, more snookers, more pockets covered.
So first commentary on chick pool here for
It's
you,
only
Shane?
your second commentary ever.
Oh, rightio. What was the first?
That face-off event that I did last year.
Oh, right.
So yeah, commentary's new to me. I'm not very good at it yet.
No, you're doing all right.
Yeah, so that ball up the top there.
I think she was trying to pot that.
Yeah, but it's actually quite useful. People think that those balls up there, they're doing nothing because there's no balls down there. But quite often in these tactical frames, you might see an opportunity to push the black up there as a deliberate foul. Push the black up towards your red or one of your opponent's yellows. You do that at the right time, and it can turn the frame around really quickly.
Absolutely. That wasn't a bad shot.
Yeah, that's all right.
Break a few balls out.
That red's not doing a whole lot down the bottom right.
Oh, she just snuck a yellow straight underneath it.
Yeah.
I think she was trying to put it there over the pocket, but it just went clean in.
Yeah, I don't think she should have potted that. She should have made better position if she did. She should have come over to the left side of the table, somewhere near the blue spot.
So the big grudge match with Long Dang and Cam Lawless here. Long's 4-1 up. And balls flying everywhere. And Cam's lost his chalk, so it's getting pretty exciting.
He's losing his cool too. Oh. No. What about where's? No, they haven't got Rd1 versus Foster. Steve Halliday doing okay against East
Rd1 was playing, Ben Foster, and they're still playing over there. Yeah. Kenny, do you know the score against Michael Rd1 and Ben Foster at all?
No, but I can. It's not up there.
No, they haven't been updating it.
Oh, is that that's not a money match? It's an actual.
That's big guns match.
Yeah.
We're getting a bit lazy.
Yeah. One good positional shot here, and she'll be out, obviously, but it's not an easy one to land on.
No, it's a bit messy.
I think she's looking at the wrong gap. I like the gap between the black and the bottom left yellow.
Well, that's...
You can screw into that to get past the centre pocket. She's laid up. That's probably the smart shot.
Yeah, that's a fairly...
It would have taken a big shot to land on that red.
What are you talking about down here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She could have screwed into the just past the centre pocket on the left-hand side, and it was sort of natural. But it's a big queuing shot, and if you don't get it, you lose the frame.
No. I'd be playing the Jackie right about now and just trying to push that ball out. Trying to hope for a result. With this yellow up here on the rail. Not that. Nah.
That's good. That's good. Very good.
That is a good shot.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure she meant to get that result though.
I don't think she meant it, but it's the best result she could have hoped for. Now, Claire, who's at the table? Lauren, is it?
Lauren is at the table.
Yeah,
so Claire just played that shot and got a little bit lucky, I think, because I don't believe she was expecting that result.
I think if Lauren can, she should consider a deliberate foul here, pushing the yellow onto her red and getting a better cover on that corner pocket.
Yeah, these two yellows are touching though. It's a little bit. We've got we're a bit hampered by our big screen here because it's a bit fuzzy, so it's hard to tell whether those two yellows are actually touching or whether she can touch the outside one.
Yeah. Yeah, she might not be able to put it on the red. Yeah, you're right. If she can, that's the shot. All right, with two shots from here, probably just looking to... Oh, Pikey.
So we've got Paul Pike just come over to say hello and give me a kiss on the top of the head. He's coming back in a moment to do a little bit of commentary on the ladies.
I think she hit that on the wrong side of the yellow.
Still leaving that yellow open, so...
Well, she's killed all 3 yellows there for no reason. I think she should have...
Oh,
she should have put the yellow where the white is now and left the white close to the rail to make use of that gap, which she can't do anymore. So
yeah, that's
Lauren
that's
can pot out from here.
yeah, she absolutely can. Money match.
Can you check
Get the
Ben
details.
Foster and Reardon?
So all against Alec Evernatis and Scott Matthews. We've just been told.
I think that's a money match.
I'm pretty sure that is a money match. It wouldn't be a. They're both. Well, Alex a seed, isn't he? Alex definitely a seed. I think Scott was, considering the amount of money that Scott went for in the Calcutta, he's down at 27th or 28th in the seeds, which was interesting. So they're definitely not playing tonight. There must be a money match.
Yeah,
So
be a money match, yeah.
I think we've got Vince Barbuto checking out a couple of scores for us at the moment. Updated scores on Paul's stat. Yeah. Got Steve Jamieson 6-2 against Alex Sumner. And I'll just refresh and make sure I'm giving you the right information there. Nope, 7-2. Steve Halliday's 4-3 against Des Blair from New Zealand. Sarwin Naker 9-1 against Mark Kerwood. That is huge. And Josh Boyle is 6-zip still against David Armstrong. So that's either the correct score or these players have not been updating their pool stat.
So they're not doing full step, but they were told that they're not. Mick's 4-3 up over Ben.
Mick Reardon is 4-3 up on Ben Foster. That's an interesting result.
He is capable.
Yeah. Mick.
Could do if you want is in YouTube here you could go and we can have a look at football TV and we can actually watch it. You don't need to watch yours, do you? As long as you know that screen.
4 all.
Oh.
4 each now with Foster and Reardon.
So Michael Reid and Ben Foster are now 4 all.
Many people have Reardon as a heavy underdog, but he is quite capable of taking scalps.
And back to our game at hand here. Lauren
That's
just
a
goes
very
for the
good shot.
top pocket and just nails it.
Very good shot.
Nice pace too. So now we've got Q-Ball TV stream up here too, so we can update on the first round games. Yep, still 4 all Ben Foster, Michael Reardon, and 9-1 Sarwin Naker, Mark Kerwood. Woody mustn't be playing up to his usual form. He was didn't qualify for the second round of the state Victorian state singles last weekend.
No, he really struggled. It was a cutthroat format though, best of threes, and I think he lost quite a few of his matches 2-1.
That was a round robin though.
Yeah, in the but
yeah,
that's what
I don't know if I call that cutthroat though, Shane. It's different if it's a knockout. You talk about like an Anzac first round best of 5. That's a chook raffle. That's cutthroat. You know, when you're talking about a round robin and you've got 5 or 6 players. Actually, wasn't it 9
on the group?
9 in the group, but a couple of players didn't turn up in his group, so there was 6 or 7.
Oh right, I thought that was one of the others.
All right, so we've got Jason Foster that's just come over and indicated that he would love to do some commentating with his best mate Shane Fell. So I'm going to hand over now and go to the bar and get myself a drink. It was been lovely, Shane.
No worries.
So enjoy.
How did we get rolled into this?
Come have a look at what you
Don't be too long.
Do you want to drink?
Yeah.
Just it's on top of your head, yep. No, because I'm nicking up.
Oh, okay. Shane, I'll get Shane. You got your mobile on?
Yeah, but it's not much use. 048.
Yeah, give it to everybody.
Alright. 8 775 6811.
Oh, so it's up.
Oh, yep. Yep. Yep, cool. Am I even on? Am I on or what?
There's no light.
So this means you're streaming. This is how you update the scores. See, we're still 2-all here. So we need to go line plus line. Or did you already do that?
No, I didn't.
Might have just
How do you know if your voices are coming across?
as long as it's turned on there, you're fine, and you're streaming up here. So you're all good.
So we could be talking to ourselves and not even really. Log on, Kenny. I don't reckon we're talking to anyone.
Can you see that going up green when you talk?
Blue, blue, blue. Oh, yeah. Stop playing with my hair, Kenny.
Click that to the side and it won't go over your face.
We're just learning the technology a little bit here, folks.
So you got that. So just click on the plus one.
Yep.
On either of the girls.
Okay.
I've always said you got a face for radio, Shane.
And many have agreed with you.
Just make sure that's green there.
Okay. No,
It's a
yeah.
touch screen, so don't touch the screen and lift out.
Alright, sweet. Kenny, you'll have to work on relief commentators too.
Yeah, no. Scary. I'll go and see.
On the what?
Relief.
Yes, because I'm not much of a relief. So what are we up to here anyway, Shane?
Alright, Clare from New Zealand, 4-2 down against Lauren Jelly from, I think she's South Australian.
Lauren Jelly is South Australian, is she?
I think so.
You
state
sure
level
about that?
player. No, I'm not certain. I'm still getting to know the girls.
No, I don't think she is.
I've only been on the scene for a year, so still getting to know all the girls.
Okay. I don't know where she's from either.
They've both been playing pretty similar. It's just been one shot here and there that's cost the frames.
So it's been tying up, yep. A lot
Yeah.
of covering pockets.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. Yep. But if you can't, if the pothouse not there, you got to do that.
Yeah.
No point in them just going gun ho.
You know what I'd do here, Shane?
You'd
If I was on yellow,
quit and pack up.
I would panic.
Yeah, you panic. If you're on yellow,
Mm-hmm.
yellows are.
Yellows are in a hell of a lot of trouble here, buddy.
Why? Yellows. Have you seen the top corner pocket?
Yep, I have.
Yellows with 2, and you think they're in big trouble.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I think that was the winning shot right there when then she potted that yellow. I reckon that
I reckon she has a chance to open up all of her balls with 2 shots here, and she's still got control up the top.
but she's not even trying that though.
Not with that shot though, but
But I don't know. I reckon she's doing the right thing because I don't think that it's anywhere near a position where she can.
no, she's not ready to pot out yet. No.
She probably needed to cover that pocket a little bit better. I think what you're going to have to do is try and take a pocket here with the Reds. Otherwise, Reds, well, they can't win without taking a pocket back or moving the red up near the yellow over the pocket. Which you could do because,
There's still 3 trouble areas.
yeah.
The red and yellow up the top corner, the red and yellow on the side rail, and the red and the black.
Well, oh yeah, it still is.
Yeah, so the black doesn't go, and I don't think that red goes now.
It's not the best of leaves, but So I don't know what she's going to do here. He sort of doesn't want to open the black up.
I don't know about that shot.
Yeah, I think
I think
I'm going to go back on my yellows are in trouble statement.
Well, yellows were the favourite, and that was one dead yellow, and she's just opened it up. So.
Yeah, I don't think she had a choice though. It was either that or the black, from where her land was.
Preferably open up the black.
Would you?
Yeah, well, by opening up the black, you were also opening up your red. And then if your opponent opens up that other cluster, then they're opening up your ball too. So you save a shot in the long run.
It's probably a fair point. Looking at the leave now, you probably would have been correct, which is unlike you, Shane.
No, it's very rare, but if it happens once a year,
it's a good year.
Yeah. Now, reds are actually slowly working their way into this. It's just sort of happening. Now that the yellows have been moved away from the black, there's no real extraction there.
Oh,
she needed to
sort of a wasted shot.
Yeah, it's a wasted shot. She needed to get that right out of there.
Yeah. And that red doesn't go in, does it? I can't really tell on the screen.
Nah. No, there's 3 dead reds.
Yeah, she had a plate out of that. She was back in the box seat.
Yeah, she should have aimed to get it near the blue spot, near the middle of the table.
And we all know Lauren's a very accomplished player, but this Clare, has she accomplished much for New Zealand?
I think she's done a bit over there. Different rules, different tactics. I think they have 1-shot fouls instead of 2-shot.
Is it different rules over in New Zealand?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They do play the world rules in some parts, but it hasn't.
What, more like
off.
black ball rules, or?
Yeah, very similar. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was talking to a couple of the boys earlier.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're not quite adjusted to our tactics.
Oh, 2 shots. That seemed to have pulled up quick on the screen. I think Lauren has to cut the cannon and then try and bang that one out. Oh no, she's going to cut it back in. I think if she cuts it across to the other pocket, she can open up the other yellow.
I'd be screwing off this bottom yellow over the corner pocket. Use the rest if you have to. Open up your dead yellow that's next to the red, and then I'd seriously consider fouling and opening up the black. Especially with the girls playing, it's a lot harder to run racks.
You mean because they're so safe? Then
yeah, that's what I mean.
Right.
They don't do it as often. So there's a few of them that are quite aggressive and back themselves. Colby, Lindell. But that's just from what I've seen.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I've heard Sharon Brown's a very, very good potter.
Yeah, so she's still got 2, hasn't she?
Yeah. But
Ooh.
yeah. You got to pot.
Yeah, you got to pot the ones that matter.
Yeah.
But she's still she's in control. So all that red's up there. Like if she had moved that red before, she'd have been in panic.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
She would have had a lot more pressure on her to try and have to pot out with, and
well, that red being up there is the main reason why I'm saying she can afford to open the black up and foul.
And she's choked her again. Now she's looking very good.
Reds might just foul here.
No, I was going to say, what's the point of fouling there?
No, there's no point. But I thought she might.
It's actually not a bad.
She's got a
result.
She's got a really good result there. Great result. Now Lauren can't afford to foul and open up the black, I'd say.
Well, she needs to get these 2 balls out with this shot.
Yeah.
And then she's back driving.
No, she's not. Not with the black. You got to pot the black. And the only way that's going in is with a double at the moment.
I don't know. I'm looking at that black. To me, that black goes inside that red underneath it. In the centre. In the straight pot.
Yeah, mate, you might be right.
I mean, it's hard to tell from here, but that's what I'm guessing is. Not
I think Tracy's getting me a drink. I certainly hope she is.
Oh. It was a fair effort on the double.
What are you doing? Just lift your
Just
microphone.
dying.
Lift your microphone up next time you want to do it.
No, I turned it off, you spaz.
Oh, okay.
So, what's got to happen here, Shane?
Right,
She's taken on a double for no reason at all when she had the one in the centre. If she's trying to pot, I'm not quite sure if what she was trying to do with that red. It's
maybe she wasn't trying to pot it because...
yeah, but what was she trying to do? Trying to work that out.
Don't know. She must have been playing the double. But she's got a lot of... She's still got that bottom right-hand pocket. She's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, now this is where Lauren has to be correct on everything here.
Well,
the last thing you want to do is pot all your yellows and then not...
that's right, yeah.
Because then reds will soon win the frame.
If she's aggressive, she'll have a free shot at the extraction here on the black. If she gets it, she pots out.
So I don't know if she needs it. Well, if she needs it, she should have a crack at it, I think, because then she can choose what she does next if she doesn't get it.
Yeah, that's right. If the black doesn't go, you're probably going for the extraction here, which she has. And
that's
bad luck.
fair effort, then.
Yeah, just missed.
Fair effort. Probably deserved a bit better.
Yeah.
Is she going to be able to knock the red below the black if she cuts this into the centre? Is that on? And leave her flat on the bottom rail for the other yellow? If that's on, then she's fortunate.
She can cut it into the middle, but I don't think that black goes. So
No, what I'm saying is she cuts it into the middle. Will it hit the red near the black?
No. It's coming down. It's coming down towards the centre of the rail.
It's hard to tell on this screen.
I think it's a bit thicker than what it looks.
She's going for the cut, unless it's a double, maybe.
Yeah, I think the white will...
No, I thought it might be real
Probably
thin and be
about-
able to hit the red.
No, about halfway.
Nah, miles off.
She wasn't happy with that because the yellow was going, but...
yeah, it was a good... It ended up being fortunate that it didn't go.
yeah, I think so too, yeah.
Although that red behind the yellow in the pocket there, can that yellow rattle out? It looks like it's not in very deep.
It's not in perfect. I don't think that red could have rattled it out, though. I think the one she just potted was the one that...
Yeah, maybe she need to use that.
Yeah.
Not quite. I think she's going to be putting herself into trouble here if she keeps trying to pot balls.
I think red's a favourite. Now they've become favourite because of the black. If that black doesn't go, then all she's got to do is double this red out, get it away from that yellow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. She's going to have to play a big positional shot off that top yellow and land on a double and get the double.
If she moves this out, though, it doesn't need to be a big positional shot.
No, I mean off the other yellow to land on the black.
Oh, you're right, yep.
Yeah, see, that's a foul.
Oh, wow.
That's a foul for starters, but it's not doing anything. She needed to get it out of there.
Well, it's choking her.
Maybe the black does go. That shot really surprised me.
I really don't know whether she meant it.
No, she did. She meant to hit it first, and I think she was trying to...
Just put it into a more potable position or to be able to knock out the yellow.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's a good shot. That's all she had to do.
She's got a second visit.
Unless the black, I mean, it's all depends on someone could tell us whether that black would go or not. If it's really hard to say what to do next. Laying it up. I think she was laughing at just hitting the cushion.
Yeah. Which makes it pretty hard to get position on.
God, you could almost... I just look at that red below the yellow.
Oh, now
that's on. I'm not sure what's going to happen.
Oh, I think that cost her the frame.
No, that red cannon could be on in front of the yellow.
It's going to have to be good.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she had nothing else.
Well, that's a good shot.
That is a good shot, especially if she's snoogered.
It's a very good shot. Even if she's not snoogered.
Well...
If she's not snookered on the one up the top, I mean, like it's a very tough shot to get position on from
she
there.
She doesn't have to pot it. She can just lay up and leave the white down there. Pot out next.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm saying like if it was just that little bit off, makes that shot a lot.
Yeah. Oh, you wouldn't be. Yeah, you couldn't make posi off that. Ton of bottom left. You got to get. You're gonna have to zigzag back up the table.
Also saves. I don't know. I think if you...
I think she might be snookered.
Might even be a touching ball.
Well, you just play off the bottom rail, up and down the table, and hope that you don't pot it.
Well... Well, what do you even have to... Oh, yeah, you've got to still hit something.
Yeah, you've got to hit something.
Yeah.
You kind of... You probably don't want to foul. That yellow's not ideal.
I'm not quite sure how we get these scores to update with Halliday and Jamo and...
Let me see. I don't think they've been doing it.
Well, when I first come here, that was the updated scores.
Where's the... Where's the mouse for the other computer?
What's this?
Oh, that's for this one.
It's for both. Look.
Oh. Okay, click refresh up there.
Okay, Jamo's 10-2 up on Alex Sumner. Steve Halliday is 4-all with Des Blair from New Zealand. Sarwin destroyed Mark Kerwood. And Josh is absolutely destroying David Armstrong.
Do you know David Armstrong?
I know. I don't know him, but he's a Queenslander, I think.
Yeah, right.
North Queenslander or something. But Josh is coming into his own. That's a pretty good scoreline, no matter where you're from.
Josh has been in pretty good form the last month, winning the state doubles with Nathan
for
Harris.
Victoria.
Yeah. He's had some good wins.
Yeah, he's
beat Ben Noonan in the state singles last week.
Well, knocked him out of his round, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, he's done well. He's done well. He's starting to pick his game up and things are starting to work for him. Well, that's a good shot.
That was a good shot. Very good shot.
The hardest bit about this is not foul snookering.
With that yellow so deep up the top there. You know what I'm doing here.
Absolutely. You're not going and touching it. You're going to run the black up behind
exactly, yeah. Push the black up to your yellow.
Because the reds cannot...
You're probably not going to pot one in one shot.
If that black's up there covering the yellow as well, it then sets up a foul snooker opportunity, so they can't foul as easily on the reds.
Exactly. Yeah, she's not...
I mean, it's still...
It still gives reds a chance.
Yeah,
it's a good shot. It's a good shot. There's nothing wrong with it.
I don't know that you can come off the cushion either. I think it's not a bad shot.
Oh, it's a good shot. I think that pushing the black up was just a bit better, that's all.
Yeah, I agree. But then, you know, there's an element of error that if you pot the yellow.
Yeah.
Oof.
Lucky
She's
not
left her
anything
jaws snookered on the yellow.
Yeah.
That's a quality leave. That's something you often do to me, Shane.
Quality.
No, those sort of leaves. Well, actually, that's what I usually do to me.
Yeah.
So what does she do here, Shane? I mean, really, what the you don't want.
Yeah, so
You don't want.
the situation is much worse now because the black's where it is. If the black was up near the yellow, she could leave the white anywhere on the table. But
Yeah, but now she risks her playing the black onto the red and putting the yellow and leaving the black all covered up with the reds as well.
Yeah, no. What she should probably look at is a deliberate foul where you leave the white on the bottom rail, and that's what she's looking at. Yeah, that's good weight. That's a little bit harder. Yeah, so you didn't.
That table seems to pull up fairly quick
It
just
did
looking at
pull
it.
up, yeah. If she had got that down onto the bottom rail, then she's only leaving that one red to play with the yellow in front of it.
Yeah, agreed.
She might be able to wedge that in, even if it takes 2 shots. I think the first shot she can just make that gap a little bit bigger if it doesn't already go.
Yeah, just a nice little tap. I mean, just enough to even be able to spoil it.
Yeah.
Just a nice little tap.
To wedge it through, the white might end up running around the table unless you put a
Yeah,
lot
I
of-
think you use the first one nice and soft and then just see where
Yes,
you're at.
Yeah. It's probably a bit hard.
Yeah, I think it need to be a bit softer, but
The advantage is that if it does wedge out, that yellow will push the red over to the other corner pocket.
Michael Reardon's leading Ben Foster, 6-5.
Yeah, right. Giving it a shake. Good on him.
Yeah, Mick Reardon's very, very unpredictable. You don't know what he's going to do.
Yeah.
He's when he plays well, he can compete with anyone. Well, I come over to see what you're doing, Shane, and I found out what you're doing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Trace.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have a toilet break and see what's going on.
Oh, thanks. Where's oh my God, they killed Kenny gone?
That's the plan, mate.
Anyway, folks, I think she needs to whack the black out here and make it so she can't foul and leave her black in a terrible spot. If she fouls herself and pulls the black out, I think she wins the game. Needs to obviously make sure it's clear of the corner of the reds. Not quite sure what the plan is here. Probably going to come up underneath the black and kick it up towards the other end of the table or over the centre pocket. It's not a lot she can do and do wrong as long as that yellow's there. She didn't need that. It's going to take some doing to get out of this. I think if she pots the black onto the red, pots the yellow, I think she needs to do it in a way that she makes sure the black's definitely covered as well and not getting in the way of her balls too much. And leaves her very little for a two-shot escape. Oh, wow. Must have been a foul snooker. It's very hard to tell with this camera on the screen I'm watching on anyway. She's done the what looked to be the undoable, and she couldn't win, but now she's got it. That table seems very dead looking at it on this. I think they need to give it a very good brush and iron by tomorrow. Right, folks, hooroo, I'm out. That's my only ever commentating, and it'll be the last time I do it. Cheers.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Long here. The reason why there's no commentary at the moment is I'm actually currently playing a cash game, and Kenny Nichols the same, and most of the top players aren't here to do the commentary. So after my match, I'll probably come back and do a bit of commentary. But between now and when I finish my match, you just have to bear with us. So just enjoy the action on the screen. Hello everyone, it's Long Dang. Just on the commentary for the time being, just Cam, my money match opponent's just gone out for a quick smoke break. I'm on a hill at 8-4. Pairing the score between Lauren Jelly and Clare, Shanaher is 3-3, so the previous score that we had up was incorrect apparently. So, as always, kind of like tactical match here. Looks to me that Lauren's on the black right now. Or is she on reds? Okay, Lauren's on red. So, probably just pot this one here with a bit of... okay, she won't pot it. She's I guess trying to test whether Clare has the will or desire to go for it. Looking at this angle here, got a half chance on the black. There's 5 pockets open, 4 that you can pot the black into. I'll probably take half that chance, but once again, these are very elite girls, so interesting to see what they do. Okay, so Lauren's bumped it up. Okay, so Lauren's on red. Sorry, I haven't been watching. Claire's on reds. I haven't been watching this game with let's double it back, go over the pocket, and then once again, I think from here, Lauren's probably going to foul the game, but I see half a chance at a black. And this is actually a fairly good opportunity to get a treble up the table. I just did one of those against Cam in one of my matches, so they're not insurmountable, but you can't do it. But I think Lauren might just play it safe here and just tap the black closer to those 2 reds, just leaving in the cue ball on the rail as well. She'll just deliberately foul, move that red. Just seeing what Clare does. Oh yeah, that's actually a very interesting shot, because now if Clare wanted to go for the frame, you've got 2 visits here. So what you do is you do the 4-ball plant. So you go red, black, red, red over the pocket, hopefully push the black out, leave that corner pocket open, you pot the first ball, then you still got 2 visits to tackle your other 2 reds. And see what Clare does. Ah, okay, so you can sneak through. Sorry, I was just looking at the screen here. So now just like play it a bit gently here. The ball's touching is always a little bit tricky. Probably if you play it soft enough, that red close to the pocket will go in. Okay, yeah, I just decided to belt it. So now I've still got 2 visits. Pot or lay it over the pocket. Either option's fine. That's not too bad a shot, so now you can just play with a lot of top, get back to the table, easy angle on the black, and go 4-3 up. I don't know if the shirt's touching there, but there's no ref there. Should have played a little bit more gentler than that. Now it makes it a real awkward shot. So do you go top left-hand row? That's probably my favourite. I guess the pocket's a little bit more open if you cut it to the top right-hand corner. I think that's where she's going. Big opportunity here for Lauren. Just need to take your time. Make sure of the pot. Oh, that's okay. Thought for a moment there was going to roll in off. I was seeing some of these tables go fast, some of these tables go so slow. Hard to predict the pace. So, if you are out there watching, it's me back on commentary again, Long Dang. I said fair few of the top players just haven't come up to commentate at this stage. It's still early on in tournaments, so I guess people are just seeing what the lay of the land is. So I hope people out there watching and enjoying it. Got two options now, of course. You got Cue Ball TV bring you the regular stream, and also Ace the 8 Ball Live. Trying to bring as many ladies matches as we can. I think it's a good initiative because usually tournaments like this you only ever see the men's play. I'm a very avid supporter of ladies pool, so it's good to show a few of the ladies in action. Nice, good clean break from Clare, who's a New Zealander, I believe. Probably plays a lot more 9-ball, I think. I have never heard of Clare Shanaher before. You know, New Zealand people watching out there might give us a bit of a tip. Cam's back, so I'm going to go and complete my... So just bear with for a second, there'll be no one on commentary unless David Ewing wants to pull over. If not, I'll just complete my match with Cam and then we'll continue with the commentary here. So good luck to Lauren, good luck to Clare. Unfortunately, there'll be no one updating the score, so just bear with us.